Stephen, great to see you. Thanks for having me again this morning. We were just discussing of when I was here last. It was early November, and a week later you had your first winner. And obviously, since that first winner, it just kept getting better and better. And the winners kept rolling in Dundalk, and you won the Winter's Trainer title up there, something that nobody has done for many, many years. So you must have got great satisfaction out of that.
Yeah, exactly. We've had a dream start, Davey, I won't lie, and the last couple of months have gone extremely well for us. We've managed to win an all-weather trainers championship with 12 individual horses. The ball bouncers are up there every Friday, and we're very, very grateful. Great team of people around me, and just looking forward now to the future.
Did you foresee that? Did you think that you could have all that success in such a short period?
No, a couple of winners is all we were looking for, just to get the name out there. And I had some, proven handicappers that handle the surface well. I knew they'd handle the surface well in the previous course winners, so I knew we had a chance of getting a couple on the board. But never in my wildest dreams would I have thought that some of these horses had rattled up hat tricks for me, and plenty of others won twice. So with a small team, we were able to make a massive impact, which is huge. And obviously it's given me a platform now where we can hopefully grow quickly.
Single winners, doubles, and then of course to land the treble, you must have got a great kick out of that one.
Exactly, like the last night we needed everything to go right, and we needed all three to win basically, and it was for the first two to go in, and then we're waiting on the last horse, Harry's Bar, which is the old flagship warrior that we've had down through the years, and for him to get up and win by a nose. We're waiting on the number to be called afterwards. That was very, very special, and we've just now subsequently retired him as well, and he's found a lovely new home there. Stephen, my assistant, his partner Lisa, is going to take him and look after him, and he's a horse that served us very well over the years, and it's a great ending to what was a great story for the horse.
You obviously got a lot of media coverage over, and rightly so, so that's obviously helped as well, and I suppose it's all about success, isn't it?
Exactly, it is all about the winners, and look, there will be some hard times ahead down the road, I'm sure, as well, but we've got it off to a great start. We're operating at a 30% win strike rate this year already. Since the 1st of January we've had 11 winners. Things have gone extremely well, and obviously now we're trying to focus on the turf. We've got a couple of fresh horses. Gleneagle Bay will obviously be our flagship horse, and we're working on a number of 2-year-olds in the background. We'll hopefully have our first 2-year-old runner tomorrow evening in Dundalk, and we have a nice focus now on the breeze ups coming up as well.
Gleneagle Bay, talk to me about him. Obviously ran a cracker on the opening day of the flat season and the Cur.
Yeah, just the ground was quite tacky, and he just couldn't seem to really pick his legs up out of the ground the last furlong. So we're tying with the idea of going back to 7, but we'll wait till the ground gets a little bit better there in May time, and we'll either go to the Victoria Cup at Ascot there early May, or Guineas weekend for that mile handicap, and we'll have all eyes there at Royal Ascot, the big 7 there as well.
And I said ran a cracker because he did, because of those ground conditions. So when he gets that nicer and better ground, you're going to see the best of him, aren't you?
Yeah, he handled loose, soft ground in the Curragh last November, but that tacky, tiring ground, it just doesn't suit the horse's action. So it was good, the firm ground today. He was second in the Sovereign Pat at Leopardstown, and we're going to be trying to focus now on getting better ground for the horse.
You can't sit back on your recent success of what you've achieved in Dundalk, because, as you said, the turf season is completely different. You need different horses now. You need to freshen it all up. Breeze Up is going to play a big part in that for you.
It will. It has served its purpose the last couple of years. We've got great backing and investment from the syndicate Shamrock Thoroughbreds the last couple of years with the Breeze Ups, and we're now focused on getting fresh investment again this year. We're pitching it as a fun and enjoyment package. The filly 2 years ago was a prime example of that. Tiger Bell, she won the listed Marwell Stakes. She won the Prix d'Amberg, the Group 3 in Longchamp, and took the lads to the Breeders' Cup, over 50 shareholders to the Breeders' Cup. So that was a great story, and we've had multiple maiden winners that we've sourced from the Breeze Up sales, including Order the Phoenix, Rush Queen, was also black tie placed. Perfect Judgment was another horse that has done particularly well. He's won 4 races for us, 3 of them this winter. So it's a great place to source quality, and it'll be important now that we get a couple of nice 2-year-olds that we can campaign through the summer months and be proven with those 2-year-olds. That'll be very important.
Obviously, the Breeze Up sales opens up with the Tarrasol's Craven Breeze Up sale. And how difficult is it to source these horses by going to Breeze Up sales?
Yeah, I done a nice article or video last year with the TDN, and it can be tricky if you're going there on a budget. You have to, you have to forgive whether it's size, whether it's pedigree, whether it's the breeze itself, maybe something on the veterinary side of things. So we're working on a budget at these breeze up sales, and we have to forgive a certain criteria in order to get what we want. So yeah, and no different to anyone out there that's in the market for buying these type of horses. There's a huge premium put on these horses because they're almost ready to run. It's obviously your yearling or your foal will be a lot cheaper because there's a bigger waiting time for them, and a lot more things that can go wrong. But with these particular type of horses, if these breeze well and they're sound after the breeze, etc., and they can be ready to run within the next 4 to 5 weeks after the breeze, there's a huge premium to be put on them. So as I said, we'll be working within a certain budget, and hopefully we can get as lucky as we have done in the last couple of years there with the likes of Rush Queen, Tiger Bell, Perfect Judgment, Order of the Phoenix, all proven solid 90 plus horses. And yeah, no, hopefully we'll, as I said, we're doing a unit package again this year. It'll be a €2,500 unit per unit, and it's a great sort of it's a great price point for lads to get to get involved. Maybe the price of a nice holiday, and lads can have the fun and enjoyment of these nice days out at better tracks. The likes of Naas, the Curragh, Leopardstown, etc. And they might even get a foreign trip. Who knows? We might be getting the top hat and tails on.
Which is what it's all about, isn't it? And that's what the Breeze Up sales brings to trainers and to owners, is because it can happen so quick. It can bring you anywhere, as you mentioned, bring you to those big days and that. And I think that's the attractive part for owners. They don't want to wait. They want it to happen quick.
Correct.
They want to get to the racetrack. They don't want to buy the young horse and have to wait, and then for you maybe to pick up the phone and say, David, your horse will only be a 3-year-old, and you have to wait another year. So that's a great thing with these, isn't it?
It's huge, yeah. The fact that they're almost ready to run, it's massive. And some of them will take a little bit of time. Some of them more backward horses. There's plenty of backward horses that go through the breeze ups too, and they can be more back end horses too. Not all of them come out within the first 4 to 5 weeks either. But it can be a great gateway to get a nice early precocious type that we've done particularly well with over the last couple of years.
The gate is always open, and you're always in search of new owners as well.
Yeah, like Shamrock Turbers has been a great base. We're 7 or 8 years building it up. Started with 1 horse, we're up to 15 full horses in training now, and we're always open to partnerships. We've done partnerships with the likes of Gerard Augustin Namon from France. Some high-profile owners have done partnerships with us. So we're always open to doing partnerships and sole ownership. We're looking for pledging for sole ownership support. We know we can do the job as well as anyone. And we are pledging for sole ownership support to get the business up and running.
A big thing that stood out to me over the winter with all the winners that you had is you like to use a good range of jockeys as well, which is nice, isn't it? To be able to, that you can pick up the phone, whether it's Kevin or Ryan or any lads that come in and ride work for you.
I think it's very healthy to have a number of jockeys there that have worked well with us this winter. Jack Carney's been the star for us this winter. He's ridden the majority of my horses. And he comes in 1 day a week to me as well, so that's been a nice relationship that's formed very quickly. He's obviously a very talented young lad, and he's been in the right place more often than not on my horses, and doesn't need very little instruction either. Jamie Powell has also served us well this winter. He won 3 on Perfect Judgment, Never Shout Never. So another very talented rider, and we're keen to use the best available as and when we can too. And as I said, we'll keep an open book when it comes to riders.
Before I let you go, Shamrock Thoroughbreds, of course, it's easy for anybody to get in touch with you. Social media, number, emails are all there, and it's pretty seamless for anybody to get involved.
Yeah, exactly. All our contact details are on our website, shamrockthoroughbreds.com. We're on social media. I'm very easily got hold of, so give me a call. Feel free to give me a call or a text anytime, and yeah, we're always open for business.
Listen, very well done at the winter, and I know now you got to leave that behind and look ahead now for what's ahead for this year, and very best of luck, of course, starting from tomorrow and for the rest of the season.
Thanks, Davey. Thank you.